What's cracking, y'all? Welcome in. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Ray G. You can find me on X at Ray GQ. I am joined as always by my man, my co-host of the Wake Up Ray G show, JRich. You can find him at your boy JRich, and this is a brand new show that we are rolling out over here on the channel. Powered, brought to you, and sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. This is our breakfast and bets Underdog Best Bets Pick'em show. We will be talking MLB, NBA, NFL, WNBA, golf, esports, whatever the hell Underdog has to offer. We will be giving out a couple of slips every single time we do this show, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the beautiful thing about it, Jay, is we're giving the money away. I've fallen into the trap. We will be giving away money every single time we do this show. If one of our slips hit, I am going to give somebody that comments in the comment section of this video, hashtag all gas. All you got to do is that. If you watch it, you take the plays, fade the plays. We don't even know. All you got to do is hashtag all gas. If the play hits and you've tailed that play, we will cash app you an entry, $25 every single time we do this show. So free money, literally, by tuning in, tailing a slip, dropping the hashtag in the comment section, and using the promo code Triple D, D, or all gas on Underdog Fantasy. If you are a brand new depositor, use that promo code all gas. Underdog will match you dollar for dollar up to $100. Jay, MLB kicks off tomorrow. We are in National Blowout Association territory with the NBA. I see golf on the board. What's cracking? Where do you want to go to start this thing off?
Yeah, man, MLB is starting, and I'm very excited because there's a lot of top prospects that we're looking at. Some guys maybe looking at some home runs for, looking at Wyatt Langford, probably going to make a case for Rookie of the Year this year. I've lost some money on Steph Curry because he's already getting juiced up. But, Ray, there is one line that I am very intrigued by, and it is Rudy Gobert up against the Detroit Pistons tonight, and it is ridiculous how good this line is. It is a top 6 matchup against centers, 4 points, rebounds, and assists when you are playing the Pistons. So already it's a good matchup. The last time he played the Pistons, Ray, 19 points, 16 rebounds. Doesn't even matter whether he gets an assist or not. When he plays a bottom tier defense against centers, he dominates them. When he plays a good one, like when he played Cleveland or when he played the Clippers not too long ago, he struggled. But when he plays Golden State, Indiana, boom, over 30 points and rebounds alone. This number is 27.5. It is slightly juiced on the books right now and is probably my favorite play in the NBA today, because Steph Curry already got bumped to 33.5. But Rudy Gobert is my top tier play. Think it's phenomenal. Should go 15 and 15 or something very close to it. Love Rudy Gobert tonight.
All right, we got Rudy Gobert higher than 27 points, rebounds, and assists. And we'll be pulling up some of the tools and the data that we use. We are partnered with OddsJam as well. So they've got a fantastic fantasy optimizer tool that shops the lines and the pricing in the market, trying to find some plays that are profitable for you. And right now, this thing is printing green, boys, right now. You love to see green. This means the odds are favored on Underdog Fantasy. I like what we're seeing right here. We got a lot of green boys printing, Jay. We got some golf. Steven Yeager right here, under 69.5 strokes. I'm not going to make any jokes about that. But we got Nick Claxton over 2.5 first quarter points. And when I'm looking at these, Jay, I like to see a little bit more information in the market. Like there's nothing on Pinnacle, nothing on Bovada, Bet Online, DK. It's just FanDuel and Underdog. So I probably would stay away from that one. But Paul George over a half a block. FanDuel minus 150. We got DraftKings 135, 137. Bovada minus 135. And Parlay Play, it's a fixed DFS payout site at minus 158. I don't mind this Paul George over a half a block. Kelly Olynyk over 2.5 turnovers. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Minus 145 price shopping on Bovada. You got minus 145 on DK, minus 139 on Caesar. So that also isn't a bad one. Under 1.5 threes for Denny from the Washington Wizards. You got minus 142 on FanDuel, minus 150.
Damn.
Juice. This is probably a play right here. I don't know what his last 5 game data log says, but just on the pricing and the value that you're getting on Underdog, I wouldn't mind this play right here, under threes.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal play. And I'm just pulling up his game log right now just to see. In terms of 3 points attempt, I mean, he did hit 3 and 2 in his last 2 games, but it seems like more recently is when he's been hitting those threes. Usually he's 3 or 4 a game, and it's really just the last couple games that he's really been hitting those threes. So under the 1.5 definitely looks like a really good line. In terms of the matchup, I don't know how good of a matchup it's going to be tonight, but I don't expect him to do a lot against Brooklyn. They have a lot of great perimeter defenders. So for me, I mean, you look at the data, you look at what they're doing right now, it's looking pretty solid. In his last 4 games against Brooklyn, he's gone over in 2 of those 4 games. It looks solid, right? I think it's a pretty good play. He's not shooting a ton of threes, and he's not making a ton of them either. So I think it's a pretty good play. And against Brooklyn, where, again, they do have strong perimeter defenders, it could be tough for Denny to score those 2 threes tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking at 3-point percentage right now, and his 3-pointers attempted against Brooklyn over the last since 2022, and 29% three-point attempt rate, so hit rate on 29% of that. So yeah, I think we'll roll with that. I mean, it fits into the slip. We're trying to find a 3-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. 3-pick slips are optimal. They pay out 6x, which Prize Picks, Parlay Play, none of the other DFS fixed payout sites give you 6x return on your 3-pick entry. So we got Gobert higher than 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then we got Denny under 1.5 3-pointers. Let's go back to the tool, see if it's cooked up any more green boys that we like. We got Kelly Olynyk over turnovers. Got Scheffler under strokes. Got a lot of golf here. Paul George blocks. Jay, what do you think about this one right here? We got Gary Trent rebounds. It's not all the way set up yet, but it looks like the steam and the juice is going in the direction of this is a pretty solid play. Gary Trent, you want to just finish it out with Paul George, and then maybe we can build out a second slip for the folks?
Yeah, I like the Paul George one. I mean, you look at the value, right? Like you said, we're looking for minus 120, minus 122 or so. Mm-hmm. You're getting it minus 130, minus 140, minus 150. So if you can get Paul George, if they haven't pulled him yet, then it's obviously a great play. Ray, it's gone, right?
No,
it's gone.
It's not.
I mean, you could look at Scotty Scheffler if you wanted, best golfer in the world. Ray, his odds versus the field, minus 440 for the field and plus 275 for Scotty Scheffler to win this tournament this weekend. So literally we're talking about the best golfer in the world, could easily go under that number. But Gary Trent, if you did want to look at that one, it is a very bad matchup, right? So shooting guards, I was looking at this because I was looking at Grady Dick earlier, and his under points, rebounds, and assists at 18.5 is one of the worst matchups in the NBA for shooting guards, period. When you're talking about points, rebounds, and assists against the New York Knicks, they play at one of the slowest paces in the NBA as well. And as you can see there, when you pulled it up, Gary Trent basically gets no rebounds against the Knicks. And when you got Josh Hart, who gets a ton of rebounds from the wing, right? Like, it's just not a good spot, whether Grady Dick or Gary Trent Jr., both those guys are in very difficult spots today. So I do really like the matchup, and I don't think he's going to be getting 4 rebounds tonight against the Knicks.
All right, Jay. Well, there it is. We built out a 3-pick slip entry. You got to run this non-insured on Underdog Fantasy. Again, use the promo code ALLGAS, ALLGAS. Get that free money on Underdog. We're going to run this one, $25 slip. Jay, if this hits, we will be sharing this entry fee with somebody that comments in the comment section that they tailed this pick, hashtag all gas. I guess we'll never know. They could lie to us, Jay. But we will be cash apping $25 if this slip hits. We've got one in the books. Let's rapid fire. We are right at the 10-minute mark, Jay. Let's go over to the tool, and I'm just going to refresh and see if any more green boys have printed for us over on OddsJam Fantasy, and maybe we can just build out a quick golf slip. You talked about Scotty Scheffler. Let's do it. Let's take Scotty Scheffler right here, under 67.5 strokes. Let's see what else we have on the board. So let's get Scheffler. We'll go lower right there, 67.5. Talk to me about Steven Yeager, under 69.5 strokes.
I don't know as much about Steven Yeager, but I'm pretty sure he has been playing pretty well. So it's obviously, you look at what he's doing right now, and especially on DraftKings, minus 155 to go under that number. It's not a ton of data, but if you believe that DraftKings is a sharper book than Underdog, then yes, you would want to be looking at Steven Yeager under the 69.5 strokes.
Maybe it's Stefan Yeager. I believe it's Stefan.
Maybe it is Stefan. I believe it's Steven Yeager, but
could be Stefan.
Stefan. Do you want to go with Kurt Kitayama too?
Yeah,
DraftKings has it minus
145.
Well.
It's printing green on Underdog. It's on OddsJam, so we'll just take it. There's there's a golf pick. Go check out Pat Mayo. Pat Mayo's got all the golf picks. But we can go Kurt Kitayama lower. Is that what it is?
Kitayama. Yeah, all of them are lower right now.
There it is. I am a plus EV volume better, Jay. I don't know anything about golf, but if the odds are right and the pricing is good, we take it. So there's 2 slips. Scotty Scheffler lower than 67.5 strokes. Stefan Jaeger lower than 69.5 strokes. And then Kurt, what is it? Kitayama.
You gotta listen to more Mayo, baby. Part of the Underdog family now. Come on.
I know. I got to get it together. But there it is. 2 Underdog slips. Quick, in and out, 10 minutes or less. We want to give you picks. We want to give back to you. We want to engage and have fun and entertain you as we try to find some profitable bets on Underdog Fantasy. So again, use the promo code ALLGAS. We'll be coming at y'all every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Jay, any other plays you want to throw out there? Are we good, man? 2 slips, tail them, #AllGas. We'll give y'all some money away on the next stream.
I mean, sure, we got Steph Curry over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I talked about Grady Dick. DeJounte Murray, 26.5 points. He scored 40+ in his last 3 against Portland. And then I wish they'd throw some Desmond Bane lines up there, but over the 20 points or over 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists were the other lines I was looking at. It was at 32.5 for Steph, and they bumped it up, so...
Which one did you like for Murray? I'm just curious. Which one?
26.5 points. 26.5 points.
They just bumped his rebounds live while we were doing this. Rebounds just bumped up from 5.5 to 6. And then you said be on the lookout for a Desmond Bane line for the folks.
Yeah, they don't have any points or points, rebounds, assist lines for Bane. But I was looking at those. If you did want to take the did they have the assists? No, they pulled the assists already.
He
had 13 assists last time he played the Lakers.
Okay.
So that was really interesting. Yeah, I think it was at 5 and it got bumped. So we'll see if they brought any more Bane lines later. But look for Bane. He's in a great matchup. He's just been a little bit up and down in terms of consistency. But the Lakers matchup, top 5 in the NBA for shooting guards.
There it is. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Again, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we will bringing you Underdog picks over here on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment all gas in the comment section of this video. If either of these slips hit, we will be giving away $25 on the Friday show. Have a great day. We out. Peace.